2.5 years where she's enjoyed helping guests and making their experiences memorable. Outside of work, she finds joy in caring for her plants, listening to oldies, and bring good vibes and spending quality time with her adorable dog, Gansito. Her positive energy and dedication to service makes her a truly valued member of the team.
Ooh.
Hello. My name is Jazmins, fellow Toastmaster and Toastmasters. Okay, so my title of my speech is called Amor Eterno. It means forever love. Those who know me know that I love all things macabre and spooky. Right after Halloween, in my culture, we celebrate Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. It may seem spooky to some, but in fact it is beautiful. It's a beautiful celebration. Day of the Dead is a celebration of the belief that souls of the deceased return to visit the living. Instead of mourning, families honor their departed loved ones by preparing altars, called ofrendas, with their favorite foods, drinks, photos, and personal items to welcome them. It is a joyous occasion that views death as a natural part of life's cycle, reinforcing the idea of the bond between life and death, continuing through memories and tradition. In 1991, two teenagers had a baby, hoping they can build a family and a loving home. Trying to escape their own toxic environment, they planned to have a baby. 9 months later, they had me. They moved into a garage and tried their best to make it work. My mom worked full-time, 10 hours a day, trying to afford rent, and my dad took care of me. 2 years later, while my mom was struggling, my dad got lost in a world of drugs. With my mom finding a way to maintain a home and struggling to find a reason to live, I spent my days with the sick. One day, my great-grandmother and my great-grandfather took me home with them. Life with them was not easy at times, but the good times were always memorable. They owned businesses, so my days when not in school were spent in an indoor swap meet in LA where they sold men's clothes and my aunts had record stores. When I was old enough, I started selling too. I was selling gums and candies. On Sundays, my Abba and I would go to church, and on Tuesdays when it was closed, we would spend our days at the park where my papi did what he loved most, which was play baseball. And while me and my grandma were selling tortas, which is a Mexican sandwich, and we would sell cut up fruit and waters and sodas. He's also the reason I love plants. He taught me how to grow trees and how to grow roses. Today, I own my own little jungle, and every plant I grow is a memory of him. In December of 2020, my dad got COVID and ended up lethargic and struggling to breathe. Before the ambulance took him, I gave him a last hug, and yes, he did have COVID and I did not care. On January 1st, 2021, he had a heart attack and died. On the day we laid him to rest, I held his ashes in my arms, and even though I will never see him again, I'll forever hold on to every beautiful memory. Many of you know the most popular symbol of Day of the Dead. It's called the Catrina. She symbolizes acceptance of death and a part of life, even though sometimes I don't accept it. And in my dreams, I wake up and I see him and I want to call him and I realize I no longer can. I personally don't think that losing someone ever becomes easier, and I will forever be thankful that my Abba stepped up to be a dad when he didn't have to. I thank him for guiding me and protecting me most of my life. You may celebrate this tradition today and light a candle and place a picture of someone that you miss and hold dear to your heart. May they forever rest in paradise.
Jasmine. That was such a beautiful speech. You know, it's funny, Dia de los Muertos is a tradition I didn't know much about growing up. It wasn't until I visited Guanajuato, Mexico, and I experienced it live and, you know, saw what it's all about. And it just really touched me a little bit more. And then the movie Coco came out, and then it kind of explained a lot better than what you were trying to explain to me in Spanish, which is very So, no, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Next, I want to introduce our second speaker of the day,